Detectives are saying the NorCal rapist terrorized parts of Sacramento County and the Bay Area back in the 90s and the early 2000s. So here's the background here. Detectives say that this man right here is the one who committed several sexual assaults. 58-year-old Roy Charles Waller. He is from Benicia. Investigators say that Waller was directly linked by DNA evidence to a sexual assault that happened in 2006. All right, so on your screen right now is a sketch that was drawn back in 2006 by detectives after the suspect allegedly broke into a home and raped two women. On the right of your screen is the mugshot of Roy Waller, taken just yesterday. One of the victims of that suspect spoke out in an emotional plea to find her attacker, and we've chosen to blur her face out of respect to her.
Just put a visual in your head of yourself being stalked by a total stranger unknowingly, having a gun pointed to your head, and being tied up inside your own home while being repeatedly threatened with your own life and raped for hours.
The suspect allegedly raped that woman and her roommate repeatedly. That suspect captured on surveillance cameras along with the SUV that he was allegedly driving that day.
And those two women were not the only victims. Take a look at this map right here. Investigators say the suspect attacked women in Sacramento, Davis, Woodland, Rohnert Park, Sonoma, Vallejo, as well as Martinez. And we have live team coverage on this arrest. We'll get to Allie Wolf in just a second. All
right, but we'll get you started with Fox 40's Doug Johnson. And Doug, investigators are saying that this guy, for quite some time, hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. He certainly was. Sacramento County District Attorney Anne-Marie Schubert says detectives and her crime lab were able to use the same website they did to track down the East Area rapist suspect, but that they really broke this case open within the last 10 days.
The answer has always been in the DNA.
Speaking before dozens of cameras, Sacramento County District Attorney Anne-Marie Schubert made another cold case bombshell announcement. A suspect has been arrested in the NorCal rapist case.
Yesterday, Sacramento police detectives arrested Roy Charles Waller, a 58-year-old man living in Benicia. The suspect is married and has had the same job for the last 25 years.
According to investigators, Waller is believed to have raped 10 victims in 6 different Northern California counties, beginning in Rohnert Park in Sonoma County back in 1991.
And over the next 15 years, had several sexual assaults in Rohnert Park, Sonoma, Vallejo, Martinez, Woodland, Chico, 2 sexual assaults in Davis, and ending here in Sacramento in 2006.
The lead detective in the 2 Sacramento attacks described how Waller would break into his victims' homes late at night, often while they were asleep.
He would bind them and then repeatedly sexually assault them. And sometimes he would kidnap the victims and take them to ATMs where he would get money out of their accounts. And other times he would steal personal items from their homes.
Schubert says investigators used Florida-based GEDmatch, the same DNA genealogy website as the East Area rapist case, to find a relative match to their suspect's DNA. She adds it took them just 10 days to narrow in on Waller and obtain a secondary sample from him.
I would just say abandoned DNA.
When was that?
In the last 10 days.
Now, Waller is being held in the Sacramento County Jail without bail, facing 12 counts for attacking the 2 victims here in Sacramento back in 2006. And the 5 other county DA offices are expected to file charges as well. And guys, so far, Waller has declined any media requests for an interview in the jail, so he's not talking right now.
Yeah, and this technology has worked before. Probably safe to say they've got other cases that they're planning on using it for as well.
You know, we did ask DA Schubert that if you guys are going to continue this method of going on this website and trying to find relatives of old DNA cases, and she says they're going to continue to do whatever they can to put an end to arrest criminals who have committed violent crimes and violent rapes. She says they're going to do any means necessary to get that done.
All right, Doug, thanks.